Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome. Thank you.
Wow, this is a very clean place. I can
Thank
see
you.
how beautiful everywhere is.
I am Oma, Mrs. Oma of Oma Sweets, Cakes and Events.
What are these?
Okay, these are banana breads. It's a form of
Banana
cake.
bread, like
Yes.
banana bread.
Yes, we
So
have
there's
like
banana
real
here.
fruit banana in it, not flavor fruit. Let me show you. And then we have, this is chocolate.
Okay,
This is
chocolate.
nuts, and then this is cocoa.
Almost sweet chocolates.
We have granulas, we have
What's
chips, we
granula?
have cookies. Now, granula is a form of processed oat.
You made it, or
Yes,
you bought
yes,
it?
yes. No,
you
no,
made
no,
it.
no. Yes,
What's
yes.
here?
In here we have coconuts, we have processed oats, we have cashew nuts.
Oats.
Yes.
Oh, you have cashew nuts.
Yes, we have cashew nuts, we have raisins. Every
Raisins.
single thing inside this. We use it for parfait, majorly.
Parfait.
Yes.
Parfait. Parfait.
Yes, I do.
Don't ask me if I will test it. I'll test it. What's it called actually?
Parfait.
Parfait. So I see it's written creamy, nutty, not nuttiness.
Not in terms of coconut and the rest of nuts.
And what filling?
Yes.
So you get filled up when you take
Yes.
this. Each time you have a product, look at the content. The content is the product, not
Yes.
how appetizing it is. We want to know the content before we can say this is fine or not. But it looks appetizing. That's fine. So tell us about it. What is this?
Okay, this is a bowl of parfait. This is a combination of
Yogurt, fruits,
and nuts.
I hear yogurt a lot, and people want to know what's actually yogurt.
Is a kind of milk that some form of bacteria has been introduced
So
into.
that's a fermented milk.
If-
So yes, yogurt is actually a fermented. We will tell you why fermented milk is the end thing.
Yes.
We'll tell you why. Are you a food scientist?
Well, I studied industrial physics, but to an extent, business-wise, I've gone into a lot of food items,
Wow.
so I know quite a lot. Okay, so parfait for me started in the year 2020 when I moved into this particular branch of my business. The space was like very big, and the products I was producing at the time was too small to handle most of the bills that was coming into the business. So I had to look for other things that are not regular,
Okay.
that are not found in the town at all.
Okay.
To introduce something that I know that when people see, they'll be curious to know what this thing is. Started doing it, people were coming, it was foreign to them, they didn't know what it was, but with time, when this person tastes, they'll go and tell the other person, and then other people that are outside the state that knows it too. We are happy that
Something like this is happening
now
in the
here.
state in Abakaliki,
Yes,
precisely.
yes.
An emerging city capital in the heart of the southeastern part of Nigeria. In Nutri-Med Clinic, we are looking at health first. We are looking at people being healthy. When you talk about fermentation, you talk about nuts, you talk about fruits. What fruits are you talking about?
I have apples there.
Apple is here.
Yes, I have grapes. I use sachet water for everything I do here because I am very health conscious. I'm serving the public.
I like this wig.
Thank you very much.
Is it called the bone spray? Is that the bone spray? It's not bone spray. Bonnet! This is bonnet.
Yeah, getting in
Because
contact with my product.
infection,
Yes.
bacteria can come from the hair.
Yes,
So Alma covers her hair
I do.
with bonnet to make sure why that there's no foreign body, there's no infection, there's no toxic substances that contaminates what she's selling to the public. Look, she's not lying. Oh, let me see. Oh, this is wow. You do this?
Yes, I do. I produce the yogurt myself too.
Am I going to test this now? I don't know. Let me just see something. Oma. What it can do. I feel like somebody's having a birthday. I've tested apple. I've seen grapes. Grapes. The way you're looking at me, I know you produce, but it's like you like to.
No, I eat it like almost every day.
This is fine. I'll be eating it all through while we are talking.
That's
okay.
Fine.
This is
That's
fantastic.
Fine.
I mean, this is fine. To be very frank, this is very fine. This is fine. I've seen the content. We'll talk about the content, and then we are going to see how she prepares this. Then we come back to discuss. Okay. So this is Nutri-Med Online Clinic. We are looking at your health, that of your family, that of the population, that of the society. We don't want on medications every time. We prefer you prevent diseases before they come. We tell you the benefit of fermented milk. We tell you why the dietary fibers in the oats is very important. We tell you why we decided to come.
You can see this is the cashew nuts, the coconuts, apples, my granular, which is the processed oats, and then this is my yogurt.
Wow.
So what I do is
in process. You're adding the oats, the coconut, the cashew nuts,
then the
apple,
a little bit of
more granular,
then yogurt.
Oh, so they are in layers.
Yes,
I can see they are in layers. So that at any stage you are picking every part or every of these fruits. It's not every time you cook, 10 cups of rice. No. I'll make a big bowl of fufu. No. Just spend a time, make a table, clean kitchen, and have this. What does it cost for a family that is living within a budget? You can actually pick this. You see people taking this as a breakfast.
Yes, a lot of them.
Did you hear that?
People that go to the gym, after gymming, they come straight here.
Did you hear that?
Buy parfait.
So physical activity plus almost sweet, it's for 100 years alive, healthy. This is what we are talking about. Yes. And of course, she's conscious of the health of the population that are coming to pick this. Now, from the medical point of view, what I have here is worth $1 million. You know why I tell you that? Because you're not going to see the 4 walls of the hospital anytime soon.
Exactly.
Now, fermented yogurt is actually a milk that undergoes fermentation, and Oma's insistence on having a 12-hour fermentation is very important. A human body contains at least 10 trillion cells. The number of bacteria in our body is 10 times that amount. In other words, the body contains up to 100 trillion bacteria. It is these bacteria that form what we call the microbacter flora or the microflora. The microbacter flora is actually the bacteria colony that resides inside a large intestine. Now, when you are doing fermentation, you are introducing some microorganisms that are going to produce some good chemicals. One of these microorganisms is called Bifidolactobacterium. The other microorganism is called the Lactobacillus. Now, both the Lactobacillus and the Bifidolactobacterium produces what we call short-chain fatty acids. The short-chain fatty acids are the biochemicals that this produces. Now, these short-chain fatty acids, an example is butyrate, like the propionate or acetate, actually enhances the growth of these other 2 microorganisms that we talked about. The growth of the Bifidobacterium and of course the Lactobacillus. Now, when they grow, they help the body in so many ways. 1, it's a source of energy. 2, it is also protect the gut from a leaking barrier. When the gut lining is not well protected, when it has fenestrations, holes, harmful organisms, harmful substances can permeate. But when this lining is protected courtesy of what these bacteria, microorganisms are producing, they tend to protect and make the integrity of the barrier, the gut barrier, very strong. The third thing is that it reduces inflammation. Inflammation is that when a microorganism is there, there is a lot of reactions that will encourage the disease from forming. And then fourthly, it also boosts the immune system. So you see, from just this, the fermentation of this milk, we have a whole lot of benefits. Now, in terms of disease prevention, this is what prevents you against inflammatory bowel disease. This is what prevents you from having cancers, especially cancers of the colon. This is one thing that prevents you from developing obesity. Now, the wrong scenario impression is that when you take this milk, you will become fat. No. It prevents obesity and also prevents type 2 diabetes mellitus. So if you are prevented from all of these, you can imagine that it is recommended that we take more of fermented milk. Now, where does these chemicals come from? The chemicals are coming from the oats, the fruits, and the nuts, because all of these, the legumes, are not easily digested in the small intestine. Now, the quantity of these microorganisms that are beneficial to the body are more concentrated in the large intestine. So when the food, these dietary fibers get in there, the microorganisms digest them and produces these butyrate, propionic acid, acetate, and other derivatives of amino acids and bile acids. And these are the compounds, what we call bioactive compounds, that protects our gut. Oma doesn't understand the medical implications of what she's doing. Now, somebody comes in with heart diseases and he spends all kinds of money doing a bypass or treating hypertension or even having a sudden death from cardiac arrest. But just taking a stroll to buy this parfait or prepare this parfait in a hygienic way in your house, you are preventing this. And we are preaching in Nutri-Med Online Clinic that gut health, this is the secret to gut health. Maintain a gut health in your home, maintain a gut health in your family, maintain the gut health in your household. If you as a mother or if you as a father encourage the woman to buy this granola, for instance, or mix of fruits, and then have a fermented milk bought from a very hygienic place, and then you prepare this and serve it as a breakfast for your children or for the household, you are starting to undertake a healthy living. And so in Nutri-Med Online Clinic, we're not just talking because we're a normal street, but we're talking because we are analyzing the content of what she's using for parfait for the benefit of mankind. So this is the medical support as a gut health enhancer in terms of undertaking what Oma is producing. We haven't seen her other product, but we are captivated with this. Whatever other thing she does, for the normal preaching we do is that you should take everything in moderation. Yeah. And we are very happy that we're very well welcome here. The environment is fantastically hygienic. So it has been a very wonderful and entertaining episode looking through Oma's suite. And on behalf of Nutri-Med Online Clinic, I hope you learned a little about maintaining your gut health. The gut health is important because it also controls all other systems in the body. Until we meet again in our next episode, this is your host, Professor Orochukwu, saying join us in our various social media handles, and honestly, you won't be disappointed. Thank you.